I don't even know if this is working. I haven't done a live stream from the office in a while. No, it's set as public. Apparently, I am live. And Botrix has been able to connect, so I must be airing publicly at the moment. Fine. Do secondary work on the second monitor. Chill, hot radio. Unmute. Tab. Ah, there's a play button. Okay. Let's turn that down a little bit. Right. I'm live, apparently. So, today, I bought a massive box down here full of CDs, like metal albums and stuff. There's a lot of unofficial bootlegs, I would describe them as. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? There's a lot of what I would describe as unofficial bootlegs. Live show recordings. Some of these might be worth something, I don't know. But we're going to go through them. But first I need to take my groceries out of this box as well. Porridge pots, biscuits and wafers. More wafers. Thing is, I'm going to be working on less money now for a little while because I bought this massive box of put my away. Some bottles of pop. And there they go. Bought a couple of ties for £1 each. Never have enough ties. Especially now that I wear a shirt and tie out everywhere. I don't need those receipts. Right. So, I guess we'll go through every disc one by one. Guess I'll make a big pile and just get started. Identifying what a CD is, what release it is, what its current value is on Discogs. I mean, in the case of something like this, so Metallica Master of Puppets. Master of Puppets was, like, sold extensively. Probably 1 billion releases of this. I'm hopeful that this is a rather early one. 838-141-2 gives us Master of Puppets CD album REPRS Metal. This be it? 141-2. This is apparently a reissue. It's worth 83. Check our track list. Track list matches up. I'm confident it's this release. So this is valued at 83 pence. And this was 3 for £1, so 33 pence. So I made a saving on that. I guess, how do I go about putting this into the document? Okay, so Metallica, Master of Puppets. Maybe we'll put in a year column, insert one column to the right. Year. This is the 1986. No, 1989. This has a copyright 1989, so this is a 1989 release. Master of Puppets. I'm not going to bother putting in condition at the moment. Reissue. Discog link. Estimated price, it was what, 86 pence? 0.86. We format that as number currency. Boom. Done. Condition. Is that damage to the disc? Oh, the disc is damaged. There's no way that's going to play. It's actually damage to the top layer of the disc. There's 2 visible small holes. They might not be immediately visible. There we go. Those little grey marks, they're through holes in the layer on the disc. That disc condition is actually bad. Refund, that one, potentially refund. I am going back there on Thursday because that is the charity shop where I've got my job interview. So, condition, damaged, seek refund. Refund or replacement. I mean, we can easily check this. I'm not worried about content ID claims on this stream, so to speak. We put it in, it might not even... The PC might not even read it. I mean, one way to look at it is... It looks nice on a shelf and I can get the MP3s, but you wouldn't want to say I'm going to get the MP3s for Metallica, because Metallica was one of the groups that was really staunchly against MP3s and peer-to-peer file sharing in the 2000s. Metallica was one of the bands that really pushed for them to crack down on that. BLT. Discs. D. It does see the disc, but it won't play an audio track. It won't play an audio track off the disc. So yeah, that one is... That's a terrible first case. Right. That's disappointing. Hopefully we get a better result. So next we have... I'm going to check the condition of them now first. That, I think, is just a messy smudge. Yeah. That's fine. We have here... Kiss Flaming Years, which I believe is either an official or unofficial bootleg. Let's find out. So, we've got a catalog number. We always go with the catalog number first. Is BKCD 088. Flaming Years unofficial release. Yeah. I figured it was an unofficial bootleg. 11 people want this bootleg. There is no price, because I guess there aren't any selling currently on Discogs. So yeah, I figured as much. Unofficial bootleg. This is Flaming Years. I am fascinated by unofficial bootlegs, because a lot of these are shows that otherwise wouldn't have been recorded. And it comes from an era when this sort of thing could happen, and people could get away with it. Another office stream. They're all office streams, really. They've all been office streams since the gaming PC. Right. We have a Kiss Greatest Hits album. I get the feeling that this was... officially released. This is from... Oh yeah, what was the year for Flaming Years? That was 1994. So we have a Kiss Greatest Hits that I think is a legitimate Kiss album. 536 space 159-2. Greatest Hits Kiss. Yeah. Seems pretty legit. £1.89 lowest. So again, considering that this was 33p, 50p or 3 for a pound, 33p. Yeah, this is 97. 1997. Disc looks fine. It has been played before. It will need a wipe down when it comes time to play and rip it, but it's good. And what was it? 189. Right. Kiss Unplugged. Now, this has the MTV branding, so chances are this is official. 15 tracks. Unplugged, I'm fairly sure these were recorded, like, with acoustic instruments, so this would be a very different sounding album. Let's give this a look. So, do we have a catalog number? We do. Ah, even better. This is a better catalog number. How do I know which release it is, if it's the US or UK release? This must be a US release, because the details on the back are US prices and a US address. This has to be the US release specifically. I go back, put in that catalog number again. 528950-2. USA. Because it has the sticker on the front, the Kiss Reunion sticker on the front. So it's this one. £1.22. Again, 33 pence paid. Let me format all of that currency. £1.22. You'll find there's a lot of Kiss in this box. A lot of Kiss and a lot of Metallica. Let's see. A company behind Ouya had a stage presentation at an E3 just outside to prevent millions, if not billions, of cost. Oh. To not pay E3 fees. They had their presentation outside and said it was part of E3. That's funny. That sounds like something the Ouya lady would have done. You know, when she came up on stage and took the prototype out of a brown paper bag like it was alcohol. Funny. Right. Here we have The Hunter, Mastodon. It says DVD video, and the DVD video is NTSC, which makes me think this is also a US release, the album, and a DVD video. Very nice. If there was... Oh yeah, there was a booklet. Oh, if you hold the album artwork up to a webcam with certain software, these pages animate. That's cool. But it says you must turn off your ad blockers. That's just sneaky. And there's... paperwork to advertise t-shirts and that sort of thing. So yeah, this is a very nice release indeed, and I've only heard one Mastodon song, and that is Colony of Birchmen. We'll get to that. So, our catalog number on this one, is there an easy to find catalog number? Yes, there is. I like it when there is. Oh, were they Roadrunner? They were Roadrunner. 7675-5. £7.69. Now we're talking. £7.69. 33 pence paid. That is good. This is one I might sell. So, Mastodon. I don't like selling generally, but I am in a situation where I shouldn't have really bought £35 worth of CDs, so I am going to try and get my money back where I can. Condition, great. DVD, video. Plus DVD, video. It's not a sum. How do I tell it it's not a sum? I'll just have to do that. I guess I'll create a potential sell pile. Right. This is definitely an unofficial bootleg. This is Kiss Donington 96. Definitely an unofficial bootleg. Based on the artwork. But it's a 2 CD set. Discs are actually quite nice looking. Did I hear about the 10-cent Horizon knockoff? I haven't stopped hearing about the 10-cent Horizon knockoff. EOT 31-32. Okay. Donington 96. We can find it this way. Donington 96 Kiss. Unofficial release. What? No, surely not. Not the artwork that I've got here. It's this one, 2x C. About to say, it's not that one that's worth £20.79. It's this one. So this, yeah. Recorded live at Monsters of Rock, Castle Donington Racetrack, England, in 1996. 1996 release. Kiss Donington 96. Okay. Mastodon, Blood Mountain. And this is the one that's got Colony of Birchmen on it, which is a song I love. Heard it in, I want to say it was Rock Band, and was like, this song is great. Wrong with death, wrong. We have a year of 2006 on this. Again, I think this is a US release. Oh, it might be a worldwide release. Specifically, this this version based on the fact it has licensing information for both US and countries outside US, which is, you know, the rest of the world. 44364 2. Yeah, £1.58. Nothing special about this one. But, again, £1.58, 33 pence paid. Just check the disc, of course. Oh, they're just smudges. They'll clean up. Spooky Satan Metallica. It strikes me that this is likely an unofficial bootleg. Let's have a look. That is the... That's the catalog number, Spooky 01. Spooky 001. So, unofficial release. CD. Looks like there was a pressed version and a CDR version. This is a pressed version. So it's not CDR, it's CD. It's this one. Track 11 DJ Spooky Mix. Oh. Huh. Definitely some weird unofficial versions of songs on here. Right. Unofficial bootleg. Yeah, it's going to be early 90s at some point. No year given on it, so let's have a look up. If that information... If it's known... This release is blocked from sale on Discogs. Because it's an unofficial bootleg. Let's see if I can find some information on it from Google. There's a year. 97 says Google. Okay. Then that's what we'll go with. Conditions fine. Metallica, welcome to the ball. This is definitely an unofficial bootleg. Giveaways, it's on a CDR. Has an incredibly pixelated artwork. A logo with no transparency on it. Terrible printing quality on the cover and on the back. Blurry and JPEG artifacting. Random, do you think Elon Musk tries to enter the console business with a console? If he did, that would be foolish. I don't think he quite has the fandom he thinks he has. No regular person is going to buy a console that actively describes itself as being an Elon Musk console. His best option would be to buy into an existing company that is putting out a console. Like, if he put his money behind the Intellivision Amico, lol. Welcome to the ball. Please stop offering me convert to table. Thank you. Do we have a year on the back of this one? We do. 1991. Unofficial bootleg. So where it's an unofficial bootleg and it doesn't have like a price, I'm just going to put hyphens in. X is in Xbox. What? If you put out a console with the letter X in it, Microsoft probably would have him for potential confusion. Paris in anger. Copyright Damage Inc. Records. So is this one a legitimate? Is this what we in the industry call an official bootleg? Copyright Damage Inc. Exclusive limited edition. This might be an official bootleg. Have a look. We have a catalog number. No, we do not. But I think this might be an official bootleg. So this is Metallica Paris in Anger. Unofficial release, but with a copyright Damage Inc. Damage Inc. Records. Ah, an unofficial. Right, they claim to be Damage Inc. and they're not. I see. So this is an unofficial bootleg. 2003 Europe. The box itself is a bit damaged. Yeah. Kiss Alive 3. We have a catalog number. It would appear this is a legitimate bootleg. This is an official release. The highest it's sold for is $15.71. That would be a brand new one. Medium about $3.75. No copies are currently selling. There's one listed at $157, so we're going to call it $157 value. I think is fair. It was what, 91? Yep, disc is fine. Right. Love Metal. Him. What songs do I know? Buried Alive by Love. Yes, if I should die before I wake. Bury me with your... Yeah. I don't know any of the others by name, but I might know them if I hear them. The Sacrament sounds familiar. There he is. All songs by Valo. Villi Valo. Villi Valo. 2003, Finland. Okay. Look this one up then. Him or His Infernal Majesty, I believe is what that stands for. 82876 space. You see Xbox accepting an Elon Musk console called X or X something. I think they would not allow him to release a console with the name, with the word X in it. You know. I think they would block that. How do I know which release I have? That's the only problem with this thing, is it's very difficult to tell. Because many different releases can all have the same catalog number. It doesn't say, like, this one has a shiny foil cover. Did he enhanced? More images? I think it's this release. So the lowest it's ever sold for is 75p, which is not a good sign. It's currently... There are currently some listed for 149. Call it £1. We'll split the difference. Oh, shit. That's meant to be in there. That one is an unofficial bootleg. Right, okay, there we go. Him Love Metal. Meant to be here. Kiss Alive 3. Don't mind me, I'm fucking, like, borderline dyslexic. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Right. This is Love Metal. This is 2003? My memory is shot. 2000 and... Yeah, because this would have come out while I was at secondary school. It was this era of him. Condition, good. So, this at Kiss Alive, yeah. That's now in the right one. Okay. Is it wrong that I'm a bit excited for his XAI studio? I'm curious if he can be the first person to show me a genuine use case. Well, okay, the second person to show me a genuine use case for AI in video games, because I've already seen one use case, and that is Suck Up, the game where you play as a vampire that uses AI. Right, we have here what is most likely a bootleg. Kiss Unnecessary Evil, Anaheim Stadium. I am almost confident this is an illegal bootleg. It says Deep Records on it. And it has a Made in Germany sticker on the back. I think this is an unofficial bootleg. Oh, one eye. MIK 018. It's not showing up. Kiss Unnecessary Evil. Unofficial release, unsurprising, 1992. No price, because it's a bootleg. How much for Hasbro? It would be interesting if he bought Hasbro. There are a lot of people who play D&D who are also outwardly opposed to Elon Musk, and it would be interesting to see what would happen if people who have played D&D all their lives will be like, well, I'm never playing D&D again, coming out in, you know, coming out in unison to not play D&D ever again. Be like, oh, good. Right-wingers have been saying for years how, you know, rotten D&D is. How rotten D&D has become. It's an unofficial bootleg. Right, next we have Kiss Naked and Exposed, an unplugged session from Convention Center, Minneapolis. The back cover is very saucy. I am confident this is an unofficial bootleg. Let's try. Yeah, unofficial bootleg. This disc might get you put on a list. I don't think so. It's saucy, but I feel like the photo on the back is probably taken from like a Playboy magazine or something. Right. In Concert and Beyond. Made in Germany. Another one of these German bootlegs. It's fascinating. I'm learning that Germany had this really wild bootlegging scene in the 90s. Here's the thing. Just because Discogs won't let me sell it doesn't mean I can't sell it to a collector who might want it. Naked and exposed. And unplugged. Stash it. The advisor, I think Trump will kick him out. Trump has already made comments along the lines of, I can't get a moment without him hovering, or words to that effect. So I reckon Trump will kick him out for being too clingy. Right, Polygram Records. This might be official. So there's a bunch of these Kiss albums in the box that are named after specific members of Kiss. I think these are legitimate. I think these are genuine. And if they are genuine, it's a matter of how uncommon were these releases. 826 dash... Oh, 826 space 916-2. CD... We've got full silver inner hub? No. What exactly is a full silver inner hub? Like, do they mean like the inside of the disc is like a silvery color? Because it is. All versions. $1978, $1978. 501. Is there another... Stepping for another indicator on the back. Maybe it'll be on the disc somewhere. I think that's the full silver one, so I think it's... Let me have a look at the back. Printed in the USA. Doesn't really tell me much else apart from that. Made in USA. Does that mean it's a US one? Let's stick with the first one we clicked through into. How's it going, Oaz? We'll stick with the first one I clicked into, which I think is this one. It says reissue. What year does it have down for this? Because I've got a copyright date in 1978. So tell me if it's stereo. I suppose we could put the disc in the computer and see if see what we get. mean, it's an entire sort of silver effect. You can see the light shining. I think it's this. It is so hard to pinpoint exactly which one this is. This is the first one where it's proving difficult. It's not a picture disc. So it's definitely not that one. It's not the Japan release. It could be Germany, France, or US. Right. Germany. Show me images. Nope, that's got a picture disc. France, show me images. That's a vinyl. That's a vinyl. Oh, I see. LP, LP, LP. Hold on. CD album reissue. It's really... Could be this one. Yeah. It's taken me a while, but I'm now confident it's this one. The lowest one is sold at is 236. The median is 445. We're going to put it down as 445 value. There's Kiss. Ace. Freely. And that was, what, 1978. It looks like a 1978 CD. In terms of, like, the quality of the disc. I definitely look forward to ripping that one. Pile 1 complete! It was a pile of 17 discs. There was this Master of Puppets, which damaged. Right. On to our next. Might make a coffee, actually. Here. Right. An incredibly divisive album, but one I actually like. Non-ironically, this is Saint Anger by Metallica. 2003, this is a DVD digipack release. So the CD is the grey one with the fist, and then the black one is the DVD. Lovely artwork on the back. There's a booklet in here with all the lyrics in it. Saint Anger around my neck, he never gets respect. This is genuinely a bad album, but you know me, I like things that are not very good, so... Push it out! Push it out! Madly in anger with you! Right, let's look up the number for this one. But this one, when I saw it in the big box of CDs... The box I've got here is the box that they were all stored in the shop, and I basically bought 3/4 of this box. And they let me have the plastic box, which I'm very glad about, because that meant I was able to get the CD home. 3. Yeah. DVD and video, 83 pence. There's... I'm gonna have to look at the 3 of these. Work out which one it is. Is that a sticker on the front? It is a sticker. Does look like the one I've got here. Looking for any giveaways that it's different. Saint Anger. Again, packaging awfully similar. Also has the booklet. Or doesn't. There's special limited codes, so it's not that one. It probably is this one. This one has photos of the booklet. So I think it's this one. 83 pence. Eh. They can't all be winners. 33 pence paid. So... Saint Anger. Slash plus DVD video. 2003. I put DVD video in the wrong one. Silver. Okay. Iron Maiden Best of the Beast from 1996. Looks official. Also looks mass-produced. Seven two four three 8 5 3 1 8 4 2 9. £4.14. Okay. If I undershoot and I sell it at $3.50 or so, that'll work. But I might want to keep this one. Because there's a lot of good Iron Maiden songs in here. There's what, 96? Picture disc, very nice. That is a really good looking disc. So let's say that's 4 for sale at 4.14, so let's say 3.50. Right. This is an album I bought when I was a teenager. Falling away from me. Falling away. Yeah. You do have a code for this one. Let's see. 49635 9 space 2. Corner issues, 42 pence. This is pretty close to what I paid. Let me just check the picture of the disc. Yeah, it's the grey disc. Break it down. Falling away from me, it's spinning round and round. Break it down. Yeah, that's 42 pence. Not really surprised, to be honest. Korn. Issue. That was a bad guess on my part. 999. Yeah, condition's great. Right. Here's an album that I have never owned until today. And here I know exactly which version of this album this is. Never understood the hobby of having 100 plus music DVDs or LPs in a house. I like having things. Huh? Oh, is this a 2-disc release? New UK edition with 4-track bonus CD. That's fine. That's why there's 2 discs in. So, I know exactly which version of the album this is. New UK edition, 2 discs, yeah. 50 pence. So this one is valued close to what I spent. That is true. They can't take it away from you. You know, music that you listen to digitally may be available one day and no longer available the next. Right. I think this is an official release. Yes, this looks like the album itself. I just have to double check with these because it's hard to tell. This looks like a re-release. 1987 Mercury Records, 1998 Kiss catalog. So this is a re-release. This is Kiss Crazy Nights. What happens if Google dies? We probably lose YouTube and everything else. I mean, Google is unlikely to die. Google has more money than most other companies. It'd have to be in a pretty bad place financially for that to happen. Google are very, like scrutinous when it comes to... Let me show you something. This is the Google graveyard. Killed in 2024 December, Google Jamboard. Google Jamboard was a web and native whiteboard app that offered a rich collaborative experience, 8 years old. Chromecast. Killed 4 months ago. Chromecast was a line of digital media players that allowed players to play online content on their TV. Chrome. I have one somewhere around here. A Chromecast. That was killed 4 months ago. VPN by Google, killed 6 months ago. Dropcam, killed 8 months ago. All Google services killed by Google. And it goes on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on. Oh, this isn't run by Google. This website is run by people who are critical of Google killing things. The point I'm making is, if something is not making money for YouTube, and if something is not making money for Google, Google will kill it. Google will kill it. Google are very scrutinous when it comes to handling money. There is no way Google would be in a situation where they run out of cash, because they never let that happen. Because they are so very careful. How does Google react to the graveyard? What is there to react to? It's information that is readily accessible, is publicly accessible. I take a song on Spotify over not being available at all. But yeah, I'm with you on that. Go reissue 1998 and then put in. Yeah. Crazy Nights. Yes. This screams unofficial illegal bootleg. Let's go. Front cover. Back cover. Enter Manhattan. But this is actually, like, properly pressed and everything. It's another German bootleg. Oh, this is fascinating. So many German bootlegs. We got a catalog number for this? No. Yes. Morby 092. Blocked for sale on Discogs, of course. Because it's an unofficial bootleg. Do we have a year for this one? 1993. Warriors rule. Enter Manhattan. Oh, wrong way around. Lol. We have another hymn album here. We have Dark Light. This cover has an effect where the words Dark Light are written in an ink that is only just visible. I think the point is you're supposed to shine a black light on it and then it shows up. Do I have a catalog number for this one? Yes, but it is very well hidden. I almost didn't see it. Hard to read too. 49284-2. This looks like it. Yeah. I'm confident that's this release. So I think I'm missing like a leaflet or something in it. So that's one of the pages. Yeah, there's the release visible here on Discogs has a sheet advertising band apparel, and that sheet I don't have in my release. I don't think it was chucked out. Back of the disc. It's not this release. Not this release at all. Different sub-channel information. It's not this version. Steel versions. Let's check Europe. And it has an FBI warning on the back, so let's try US. We were in US. Okay, interesting. We were in the US one. Look at Europe. No, different inner ring. One disc release. Let's try Finland. There's no image of the inside of the ring. I'm gonna have to make the assumption that it's either the Europe or the... I'm going to assume America, based on the fact it has an anti-piracy warning from the FBI specifically on the back. So we're going to go with this one. In which case, 158 they're selling at, lowest 70p, so let's say that's a £1. Here's Infernal Majesty Dark Light. This was, what, 2008 or so? What's this? 2005. Version unclear. Mastodon, Crack the Sky from 2009. A crack in the case as well. This has a HMV UK sticker on the back, so this is definitely a UK. Fairly confident making that assumption. I need to... Oh, the case is pretty fucked. The case is pretty fucked. Crack the Sky, the owner of the album was more like, oh no, crack this guy. What? Right. 9362 498 72 2 158. Europe, the SAR 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That's this one. 83 lowest. So let's call it 1. I'm keeping this because it's Mastodon. And I want a Mastodon collection. Plus the case is pretty damaged. It's 2009. Okay. This is probably a bootleg, as it is distributed by a company called Golden Stars. Kiss Dr. Love's House Part 2. Recorded live at the Budokan, Tokyo. I am confident this is an unofficial bootleg. I'll see. Change of boot, light, and dynamic backgrounds coming to PS5. It's quite late, isn't it? The PS5 needed that day one. It's kind of funny, though, that backgrounds are coming to the PS5 and not some fucking games! Dr. Love's House. Sorry if I woke anybody up. 1992. Oh, Italian! I'm putting together an unofficial bootleg pile. God. Speaking of unofficial bootlegs, from the Tucson Convention Center, Tucson, Arizona, March 2000. 2-disc. These bootleggers, they can't be stopped. That's the year of 2019. Somehow I don't think so. Live at the Rogers Arena, Vancouver. No. This must be a different Kiss beginning and the end. So they're like different versions. The one I've got here is like a horizontal bar, and it was from a concert in 2000. This doesn't have a bonus DVD. Has no information on who distributed it at all. Okay. This one, there is no Discogs link. Oh, we didn't copy and crack the Skies link. Okay. Kiss Dynasty. This is a good album. But this is a Kiss catalog re-release, which I'm sensing is a thread. £4.57. Let's say it's worth £4. So year 1979. Kiss catalog 1997. Kiss Unmasked. Holograms. So this is an official collection of remasters. I like the cover. Three one four 532 389 dash. That's £3 value. Yes. Unmasked. 1980 with a 1997 Kiss catalog re-release. Not bad. Right. Alone I Play, live at the Union Chapel. Jonathan Davis and the SFA, the voice of Korn. This is a nice looking release. CD and bonus DVD, booklet. This is gorgeous. Maybe not so much the big photos of Davis screaming. Most of the booklet is just photos of him. He's such a fucking narcissist. Cited as one of metal's all-time top vocalists. He wrote this. He fucking wrote this. He fucking wrote that. Alright. MIM 03. Shit. Alone I Play. Live at the Union Chapel. £16.62. The lowest it sold for is $1.25. The highest it sold for is $19.13, and there's one currently on Discogs for $16.62. So if I sell it for $12, if I decide to sell it, that seems like a fair price. I might decide to keep it and watch it potentially grow in value. And I like Jonathan Davis enough. Alone I Play. Live at the Union Chapel. I'll fucking type for the life of me. Copyright year? No copyright year, right? What does it say on here? 2011. We'll go with that. Slash plus DVD video. Digipack with Digipack W slash. Call of Duty will get a Squid Game collab next year. We need that. Right. On to pile number 3 then. Let's put some piles together. Pile 3. Hope you're not bored of Kiss yet. Right. Green Day Insomniac. Pretty basic. Not amongst the other albums that I bought. Like, a bunch of them were grouped together. This wasn't grouped together with that. This was separately. And I wanted a copy of this album because there's a lot of good songs on here. Geek Stink Breath, Armitage Shanks, Brain Stew, Jaded, Walking Contradiction. I thought Redundant was on this album, but it must have been on Nimrod. 460... 46... Yeah. So many of these available for sale on Discogs. There would be no point selling it on Discogs. I wanted a copy of my own, and if it turns out Garlips already has a copy, then I may just end up giving my copy away, because there's no value in trying to sell it. But I do want to make sure we've at least got one copy of every Green Day album. I saw it was 33 pence, 3 for £1, 50p each, 3 for £1, 33 pence. I call it fantastic quality. Right. Green Day. I have this album somewhere. But I swear mine doesn't have a DVD with it. Alright, take care, Oaz. Korn, The Path of Totality. This album's fucking great. This is Korn collabing with dubstep musicians. Skrillex. Noisier. Narcissistic cannibal. Illuminati. It's a secret society. Illuminati we are. Now, I'm Jonathan Davis. It's a good album, but it means I can probably get rid of my standard edition. This one has a DVD. $29p. Oh dear. Yeah. Path of Totality. It's a good album though. Checks out. Do we have a year for... Oh, wait, no. It's a year for this. I can read. It's... I get, like... If there's a version of dyslexia that specifically relates to tables of information, that's the kind of dyslexia I have. Speaking of count, now, we have Born 3, which I've always wanted to own because it has Oildale, which is a really good song. I like Oildale. Why don't you just leave me alone? There are days I just want to play that. I want people to just leave me alone. This is a digipack. This is, wow, £3.25. Regarding the Beatles, I learned about a Powerpuffs DVD which had a love virus called Beatles. So, love virus was the name of the virus. It infects executable files on your computer. It lives in executable files and infects executable files. Nowadays, any regular system is going to identify it and quarantine the file. But back when the DVD came out, there was a big risk related to that. And then, you know, they recalled them and put out a new edition that was absolutely fine. 90% of the DVDs of that set of episodes out there will be the recalled ones. Sorry, the re-released ones, and will be fine. I mean, if you're worried about getting a copy, like the risk of your PC being damaged, you'll probably be fine. That's a DVD as well. Right. Now I know these are genuine, I'm stoked to find out Paul Stanley. 1978 Polygram Records. This one doesn't have a re-release year on the back. It says 1978. So now I'm starting to feel quite positive about this one. This one might be a secret provider. 915-2. Have a look at the... What's the difference between this result and this result? Casablanca album reissue. Same number. More images, show me. Disc. Oh, that's fancy. It's not that one. Not that one. Seal versions. LP, LP, LP. LP, cassette, 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 cassette. Can I sort by type? Format. CD. Show me this one. No photo of the disc. Gonna make my job difficult. I don't think it's a reissue, because it would have a reissued... Here's what's throwing me off. See the yellow? Kiss, Paul Stanley. Kiss, Paul Stanley CD. Disc. A photo of the disc. Want a photo of the disc. Disc photo. Not decent results. Right, okay. Google app, do your thing. Casablanca. This is pretty standard of Casablanca releases. Right, add to search. Paul Stanley. Huh. There is genuinely no releases, like, online at all with this design disc. I got something rare here. Engraved on silver ring? Let's see. As part of PlayStation's 30th anniversary, you can change parts of the PS5 startup and background for a limited time. Ugh. Imagine making settings on a console like a limited time thing. Make any sense. It definitely has to be one of these three because it's Casablanca, right? Everything else is Mercury, Mercury, Mercury. Oh, there are some Casablancas. Okay. It's not this one. And it's not this one, based on the artwork. That's a Japanese release. Paul Stanley Club Edition? No, that's a more modern disc design. I want to say this is the original release, not reissued, not remastered. Which would make it this release. But the artwork isn't the same on the disc. No, 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 not edit. $1978. This is marked as 1978. These will say 1988. Paul Stanley, 1978. CD. Sie praktier God kan vi värdesätter din integritet. Din och account. We're happy you found Tradera. No, it's fine. 60 krona. Not a lot. But sure enough, this is the release. This is the one I have. What's 60 krona? £60 in GBP. £4.31. Okay. I'm going to say it's worth £4.50 then. Yeah, sounds about right. I'm going to say it's £4.50. I can't find that exact release. These are all reissues. This is the original. 100% this is the original. But it says reissue here. Gonna link to this one. New want list. I see the Victoria Chakitis is in my... Show it to me. How much is it? £11.56 total. Not today. I'm going to go ahead and put in that format CD. I'm going to say it's £4.50. Oh, here we go. Was Kiss Paul Stanley 1978 original version. Oh, we finally got to the next one. Asylum. See, what do I know of this album? I don't. It's not a single track on this album I recognize. Digitally remastered from the original master tapes. Yeah, so this is a re-release. This one. Standard. 558 860-2. Reissue. £6.68. All right. So what am I thinking? 550. Original year 1983. Part of the Kiss catalog in 1998. Metallica live at Trabendo. This is obviously a bootleg. It has the name, copyright 2003 Boot Express Records. I can tell you now it's valueless. An unofficial bootleg. Metallica. Live at Trabendo. Your standard live bootleg. The live bootleg pile, it goes. Kiss Symphony Alive 4. I have high hopes for this. It's a 2-disc collection with 3 acts of a live show. In a beautiful double spread. Did they play Psycho Circus on this? No. Yes! At the end of Act 1. This "Welcome to the show" is in the hook of Psycho Circus. There, we're in the Psycho Circus. Oh, banger! Right, let's see what this. I'm hoping this is worth quite a bit. Sand L 195. £8.27. 2 times CD album digipack. Yeah. Psycho Circus. And I said, welcome to the symphony. Yes, symphony. Oh, Psycho Circus with an orchestra. Sounds like it would fucking rock. Shit, I need to hear that. I need to hear that. 2003 release. It's a 2003 concert, and they got the album out too. Your presence is requested. Okay. Yes. This Symphony Alive 4. Yes. Right. Obvious bootleg. Farewell to Grand Rapids, May 7, 2000. Yeah, another low quality bootleg. This bootleg isn't on Discogs. So I'll guess it was 2000. One's not on Discogs. In the unofficial bootleg pile it goes. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. I don't suspect this is going to be all that valuable, this release. 461036 space 2. Yeah, 195. 165, yeah, it's £1. Console. The best of Saw. What's the latest copyright date on this? 1984. Corn. Just corn? Just corn, I think. Did Korn have a self-titled album? Let's put in the catalog number. 509995. Untitled. Oh, it was an untitled album. Okay. 70 pence. Korn self-titled. Untitled. (2007) condition. Great. Kiss, rock and roll all over. 1997 Kiss catalog release. Let's get some information on this one. 532 space 380-2 350. Obvious bootleg. From Angry Dino, we have Kiss Acoustic Kisses. Wow. What a really creative name they came up with. Spindle is completely fucked on the inside. It's held on by 3 bits of plastic. Acoustic medley Beatles songs. AD 1016. Yes. Acoustic Kisses. Why is this available for sale when it's clearly a bootleg? Huh. New want list items for sale. It's the same want list item it was earlier. What office tasks are occurring today? We are putting together a spreadsheet of all these CDs I bought today to evaluate them, discover which ones are unofficial bootlegs. This is an unofficial bootleg, but it's coming up as sold on Discogs. Well, if it's not been blocked yet, I'll put mine for sale on there. 3 copies for sale from 832. So if I aim to sell mine for about $7.50, I might get a buyer. Kiss. Acoustic Kisses. Unofficial bootleg. Year... During 1990, 1993, 1993, 1993. Let's go 1993. Clearing out CDs. This is bringing in CDs. That's the problem with this pile. This is all CDs that... Oh, there's a 1994 track. These are all CDs that were acquired today at a charity shop. They had a big pile of Kiss and Korn and Metallica. I was like, fuck it. Let's just grab everything that's even remotely interesting. Condition, damaged, spindle. Right. That I'm putting in the unofficial bootlegs pile because it is one, but apparently I can sell it on stocks. Kiss Killers. Phonogram Mercury. Okay, this is an official release. 1982. Please be my ticket out of this dump. Please be a £700 CD. Not quite. £4.16. Compilation reissue. No. No, no, no. Seal versions. This is 1982. 1982. Killers. LP compilation. LP format. CD. 1986. I have 1982 here. I have another one that's not listed. Okay. Yeah. Bring it on. This could do with a clean. Rock City, Rock and Roll All Night. I was made for loving you, God of Thunder? Love Gun? Oh! This is all bangers. Huh. New Yeezus copy. Ah. My copy of Yeezus, we very carefully slit open the tape. So the tape is still visible on the side of the case, but you can open it. What screen is Discord on? Monitor 2, that's... It's a good job I don't have that monitor displaying. You would not like what I was just... 1982, 1982. Right, okay. So, this is Kiss. This is Killers. It's called Kiss Killers. 1982. Version unclear? No. What am I using? Or which one did I use for Paul Stanley? Original version question mark. So I don't know how much this edition would specifically be worth. If I go back to this edition, £3.97. So let's say £3.50. Being the original version, it could be worth a lot more. Next we have Kiss Peter Criss. This is 1978 with a 1997 Kiss catalog. So this is a Kiss catalog re-release. 1997 Kiss catalog release. Let's put that in there. 1978. Three 1-4 532 386-2 532 832. Let's say it's about 6. Sony could charge for that stuff later, but I think it's more like Sony to go, oh, only available for a limited time. Oh, you don't want to miss out, which is just silly. Right, Love Gun. This is a Kiss catalog re-release. What a kiss. This person had a big clear out of Kiss CDs. Their loss is my gain. Their loss is my gain. I'll happily get a brand new Kiss CD collection. Yes, love gun. Let's put in specifically the product code 532 space 381-2. Super Mario All-Stars 3D All-Stars is just dumb. Just a dumb collection. This is making you want to buy a fuck ton of CDs. Don't do it. Don't do it. This was a spur-of-the-moment decision because the CDs were in front of me in a charity shop. You know? Right. Tile number... what is it? Tile number 4? Okay. That one's gonna be good. That one's gonna be just musically good before we even consider the value. We can make pile for Metallica, Linkin Park, him, Kiss him. Right. Antichrist Superstar by Marilyn Manson. Oh, I'm so edgy. I'm so edgy. Slit our wrists like cheap coupons. Oh, hold on. END. No. LND. No. IND. Dash 90086. That was very hard to read. £1. What's on this album? Anything I know? The Beautiful People. It's the only one on there I know is The Beautiful People. The Beautiful People, The Beautiful People. It's not really worth anything. Yeah, 1996. Oh, it's a fairly early Marilyn Manson. Antichrist Superstar, is that an album about Mr. Beast? Metallica, Until It Sleeps. 1996 Metallica. This looks very official. I'm not sure. UK METCX 12. Yep, that's the one. 125. So a pound. Good. Metallica Live Before Death. Unfortunately, it's missing the front cover. $19.90. GSCD 1017. Not in the bar. Unofficial release anyway, apparently. Locked from sale on Discogs. So I can't sell that on Discogs. I think I need to go to town soon. I keep forgetting about this shop tucked away in the arse end of nowhere. It's essentially a for-profit charity shop. Taking a camera, sneaking a camera and film what's inside. Oh, I've gone to the shop. Let's have a look what's inside. Oh, gaming. Gonna have a copy of Skate 3 on PS3 for £12. That's a bit high. Sorry about the impression. Right. Yes, magnetic. It's a good album. I've played it from start to finish in Guitar Hero Metallica. £50. Oh. This edition, £3.15. Ukraine. Cool. Linkin Park Hybrid Theory. This is pretty standard. This is going to be pennies. It's going to be actually pennies. Like 25p. This will be one where I have lost money buying them 3 for £1. Actually, 33p each, 42p. I almost wrote Limp Bizkit. That would upset Garlips. This was 2000, wasn't it? Hybrid Theory? And Love Said No. Every song on here is fucking fantastic. But especially, And Love Said No, Join Me, Buried Alive by Love, Heartache Every Moment, Solitary Man, Funeral of Hearts, Joy and Sorrow, Wicked Game. Particularly good. CD and DVD. CD and DVD release. Oh, that's cool. I don't suppose that's worth any more, but that's cool. 828 766 06 062 £1.12. It's £1. Baby, love said no. Love said no. And love said fucking no. Kiss Army. Compilation manufactured and marketed by Trident East 23. Copyright Capricorn Records. This is a bootleg. Recorded live at the Budokan 1977. Match of the PS2 towers as a boot up for 1 month. Is that what Sony's gonna do next? Kiss Army. Here we are. Kiss Army. Unofficial bootleg. I mean, I knew that going in, that a lot of these were unofficial bootlegs. Did they give me a year on here? 994. Unofficial bootleg, which means we can't set a price for it. Again, it's all a matter of finding maybe a collector that wants unofficial bootlegs. Right. This is the most horrendous quality bootleg I have ever seen in my life. A horrible print. A horrible print disc. It doesn't really come across just how bad a print that is on camera. And then this is all blurry and like hard to read. Metallica live in San Francisco. There is no actual listing for this specific one. Give me a year. 1985? Metallica, Birmingham Whiplash Part 1. Doesn't look so bad on the front cover. Couple of dominatrixes. Back. That's all your information. That's your track list. Nothing else. Literally nothing else on the back but that. Lars and the Trash Boys. What a fucking weird release. Lars and the Trash Boys. Hey, I wouldn't say that about James Hetfield. Huh? 17.95. Cheapest one is sold is for £19.99. Huh? Okay. If it's not blocked for sale on Discogs. Put a copy up for $16.50. Yeah. 1993. Birmingham Whiplash. Really? 1650? Fucking hell. Kiss, live on the water. Casa Boonza Records. You almost had me there. Yeah, this'll be... Live on the water. Or just Kiss Ipswich. Jack Pacific 2.5-inch Sonic Movie 3 set. Yes, I've seen the Ancient Stone figure. It looks so bad. It looks so cheap. That figure looks so cheap. Artist, Kiss. Title. Live on the water. No fucking catalog number on this. Sweet Pain Productions? Completely different name. Gonna have to Kiss live on the water. Ipswich 11/1984. I have to assume it's a 1984 release. Kiss. Hot in the Shade. Includes single Hide Your Heart. This looks official. 1989. 1989 Kiss. Relatively late. 838. space 913 dash 2 196. It's the 150. 150, I might get a bite. Anything I know on this album? Let's see. I don't know a great deal of Kiss. Nope. None of those ring a bell. I have to give them a listen to. So I'm gonna listen to, see what it's like. Green Day, 21st Century Breakdown. Hated this album when it came out. I was very negative towards it. But I've since fallen in love with a few of the songs. Played them in Green Day Rock Band. They were alright. Viva La Gloria, Little Girl, East Jesus Nowhere, Peacemaker, Last of the American Girls, 21st Century Breakdown. I don't like Know Your Enemy. I think that's weak. 21 Guns is a bit boring. But I concede that perhaps I was a little bit harsh on this album when it came out. Around about the time this album came out, there was a Green Day crossover with Angry Birds. And I absolutely slammed it on Game Cola. I wrote the most slamming thing ever about it. I'm like, game nobody listens to, crosses over with band nobody listens to. It was quite mean. But I don't take back what I wrote because it was funny. But I probably was too harsh in hindsight. Kiss. This is the remaster, unfortunately. Gene Simmons. Not the original. This is a Kiss catalog. Which year? 997 Kiss catalog. So copy. 997 Kiss catalog. Kiss. Gene Simmons. And the original release was 1978. Three 1 4 5 3 2 384 dash Gene Simmons. One from 3493. Somehow I doubt that. Lol. Okay, well, if that's what somebody wants to charge for it, who should I be to deny that? I put one up for 20, maybe it'll sell. Obvious bootleg time. Metallica, nothing on the spine. Stock, presumably Stockholm. Yeah, Stockholm, 1996. Metallica bootleg from 1996. Two CD? 2 CD. Blocked for sale. Unsurprising there. But you know, there's the occasional bootleg that is available for sale on Discogs. I assume it's 996. It's a 997 release. The gig was in 996. Right. Metallica. Obvious bootleg. Kiss, made in the USA. From Rox Records. New York, The Ritz, August 12, 1988. It's from 993. This will be on Discogs. He says, it's not. Beyond Magnetic. This is a tasty one. 53093-2. Not as tasty as I thought. £2. £2, 33 pence paid. $20.12. King Crimson Red, the 30th anniversary edition. Ooh. A 9-inch Rayman plush is available to pre-order for $30. 26.5 days left. Oh, plenty of time then to decide if you really want it, I suppose. It's when Makeship comes out and they say, you've only got a week to get this or that. And I'm like, y'all can fuck yourselves. I'm not being, like, rushed into getting something. I lived without it up until this time. You know what I mean? 5 copies on sale for $5.50, so $4.50 would be King Crimson Red. $1974, and it is a 2004 remaster. Limp Bizkit, greatest hits with a Z. It's got Faith on here. My Way, Rollin', My Generation, Take a Look Around, Faith, Nookie, said Faith, Behind Blue Eyes. There was a copy of Results May Vary in that charity shop today, but I own that. I did a video not too long ago of me holding that CD up to Felix to see what Felix thought. Felix was not interested. 602, because he's a cat. I tried to do a follow-up where I held up, I think it was a video game, Alan Wake 2, up to Ruth, but she was not interested. 33 pence. We found one that is worth exactly what I paid for it. So that's worth. That's worth. There's no point in selling that. I wouldn't want to anyway, because it's a Limp Bizkit CD I don't have. You know, I went out of the way to get Dirty Rotten Biscuit when they finally released a CD version of it a year after the original release. So, good condition. Look. Right, we're at the end of pile number 4. This strikes me as potentially bootleg. A few things that give it away. Original artist recording up the top. Then on the back, there's nothing about Casablanca Records on here. And it's all written in German, and as we've seen so far, there's a massive bootlegging scene in Germany, as it turns out. This I am learning. Okay. That one's no good. Maybe I can put in the ASIN. Yeah, I can put in the ASIN to find it. Blocked from sale. What a shocker. I had a feeling this was an unofficial bootleg. I've had a Discord notification. Detroit Rock City. Oh, that's someone spelling it wrong on Discogs. Yeah, unofficial bootleg. No surprise there. Right. We have one more pile. It's two separate items. One of which is 100% a bootleg. I've already checked it. Did I pick up? Oh, that's right. It's two separate albums, isn't it? Similar names. Yeah. I didn't pick up two albums. Same. Oh. Okay. Corn. Take a look in the mirror. Yow. Anything I know on here? No. Don't know any of these. Okay. 513325-2. Take a look in the mirror. 42 pence. $2003. Does this scream unofficial bootleg? It sure does. Enter Metal Man. Oh. Looks German. Oh, Italian! This is an Italian bootleg. Ah, well, there we go. See if we can get it to come up with its catalog number. Can enter Metal Man. Actually, it's enter Metal Man with barcode. Let's enter Metal Man with barcode. Let's Metallica. Enter Metal Man. Kiss. Kiss. Kiss catalog release 997 re-release. Still nice to have, but do you know what a killer app is? Yes, I know what a killer app is. I know what a killer app is. Ooh, Strutter. It's the only one on that album I know. It's Strutter. Strutter. I want to say Guitar Hero 1. I know there's a thing I do about her. Always making that. Germany, apparently. Let's say that's 550. PS5 UI would have been a killer UI app, but it's not because it's limited. I wouldn't have said it's a killer app. It's nice to. It would be nice to have, but I don't think it's gonna sell consoles. Regardless. Yes, maybe. Look it up. 1998 Kiss catalog. Fuck. Hoping it would be an original release. It might be worth more. $558 $858 $395. $1998 re-release of a 1983 album. Metallica, load. Do I know anything on this album? Oh, King Nothing. I know King Nothing. It's Lars and the Trash Boys. £60. Metallica. Reload. Fuel, yep. Memory Remains, yep. Unforgiven 2, yep. That's about it for that album, for what I know. Give me Fuel, give me fire, give me double chat desire. Ooh, yeah. 536. 409. 2. 39 pence. One where I'm fairly confident I already have this album, so it's one where I'll probably take the hit. Metallica Garage Inc. This looks like a bootleg. Discs seem normal though. Is there something weird going on with this release? I think maybe this is the actual release. It's just it's got really damaged. Like some water damage or something over the years. I have to have a look at a photo of it to be sure. I feel like the discs are the originals, but maybe the covers have been reprinted? Nah, it seems a lot cleaner than the way mine looks. But the discs definitely look like that. And it's got that weird... photo. Cover... reprinted? Garage ink. No, in that box. Metallica, Symphony in Metallica. Case is damaged. $9.99. Xbox Game Pass drop for Crash Bandicoot 4. Well, you know what I'm gonna say. Crash Bandicoot 4 on Game Pass? It's about time. Got Kiss Revenge here. God Gave Rock and Roll to You 2. It's around about the time Kiss started losing relevance, so they had to make a sequel to a classic song in order to sell records. This feels like it could either be really, really cheap or really, really sought after. And I am going to assume this is going to be really, really cheap. I have here a Limp Biscuit collection that... yeah, not worth much. I figured it would be. Game Awards is this week. Oh shit, I haven't voted yet. New old songs. Kiss Dr. Love's House Part 1. Well, Part 2 is up here. Creatures of the Night. Original release, not a Kiss remaster. Hopefully it's a little bit less common. 824 154-2 M-1. Yeah. 908. Did all the Kiss CDs come from the same person? Presumably. The lady in the charity shop said it was a house clearance, which is part of what that particular charity does, is they offer a house clearance service. And the house clearance stuff gets dropped off at the charity shop and then they process it. If I get the job there, then that is part of what I'll be doing. We'll be bringing in tons of stuff and processing what is acceptable to sell, what is in an acceptable quality to sell, what is in an unacceptable quality, what is not allowed to be sold. Early alternate cover issue with full silver hub. Yeah. Nearly identical to Creatures of the Night, this version lacks the by PDO after Made in the USA. Written in the USA, no made by PDO. Yeah. Missing made by PDO. That one's meant to be in there. Hey, Sushi Sunshine! And we've gone through the piles. So what's left are the two more interesting things. So this looks legitimate. It's in a metal tin, Metallica, but this is in fact a bootleg. It is a numbered bootleg. A limited edition bootleg, but it's a bootleg. It's unofficial. Metallica. Run with the Devil. Blocked for sale on Discogs, unfortunately. But there's nothing stopping me messaging the 19 members who want it and saying, I can sell it to you outside of Discogs. Right? They block the sale through themselves, but at the end of the day, that's the only restriction. Yeah, unofficial bootleg, so tin limited number. Has a little certificate inside, 1196. And the year for this is 993. Yes, rock CDs acquired from a charity shop today. The very last item. Korn. The Paradigm Shift. Deluxe Edition. The classic Korn t-shirt. I am just going to check that. Well, I don't want to take it out because it might be a pain to get back in, but yeah, t-shirt and then the album is... Yeah. This was a Best Buy exclusive in USA. USA release. The lady was going to sell them on eBay starting at $10 each. I managed to get this and the tin for £5 each. They were the most expensive items. For the tin, I'm gonna hope I can sell outside of Discogs. But, well, I don't think the Green Day CD came from the same source as the Metallica and the Kiss. I think the Green Day CDs were stuff that was in the charity shop already, that was from another person donating. The Paradigm Shift. Paradigm Shift. The Paradigm Shift. Let's put in the ASIN. Let's put in the ASIN number. The ASIN number. Let's put in the ASIN number. The ASIN number. The ASIN number. Box set. CD plus DVD plus t-shirt. $23.69. £5 paid. The lowest, highest, medium, only one has sold in 2016 for $15.79. One copy is on sale right now for $23.69 and nobody's buying. So if I put mine on... Oh, $29.99. If I put mine on for... Oh, that's UK. Right, so if I put mine on for £21, it'll probably sell. Somebody who really wants it. And that would be a £15 profit. Limited Best Buy with t-shirt. Good, not an amazing condition. 2013. Right. So today, I bought 77 CDs for £34. Equals some... If I manage to sell everything for what it's worth, estimated £188. Thing is, there are things here I want to keep. Like each of the Kiss albums, pretty much, which is where a lot of that value comes from. I would be selling particular things. The Jonathan Davis collection I might sell because that's worth 12. If I sell the Jonathan Davis collection, I sell the Lars and the Boys Metallica bootleg, which apparently is not blocked. I thought you were going to do a new show where you review rock music. I could. That's not a bad shout. I could review it and then sell it anyway. That's a good idea. This plastic box. My mother wants it. This is the plastic box that all the CDs came in. Hello. I am a spaceman. I have come to the year 2025 to warn all of you that the space government has decided to destroy your planet to make room for an interplanetary gateway. Unfortunately, you have no time left. Bye. But the thing is, this box is way too fucking handy. So I might clear out another one of my boxes. Doing a Christmas hamper for a charitable cause for the local church. And she wants a plastic box to store everything in. I'm sorry, this is a really useful box. It actually has some really useful box branding. So I will find another plastic box, maybe one of the plastic boxes behind me I can empty. We do not accept ERB cop. Dead or alive, you are coming. Let's all have a look, see what these are on eBay. It's a US edition, which might make it extra tasty in the UK. Less common. Yeah. I put the rest of my CDs in this big box. What I could do is go through one of my other CD boxes sometime. I feel like I've already gone through CDs on live stream before. Many times. Right. I'm not sure whether or not I'll be live streaming tonight, but if I do, it will be either GoldenEye Rogue Agent with plans to finish it, or maybe Vampire Survivors. One of the DLCs, like Diary or something like that. Yeah, I should put an hour into trying to tidy this office now that there's an extra box in it. Imagine Korn singing the real Slim Shady. Meow. Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 Miles of Korn did it. If I should fall in your way from me, do you think time would let me breathe? Now. As you know, I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just use you tonight. Yeah, I could imagine it. Right. So, if I sell everything at what it's worth, I could look to maybe make 150, 180. I'll probably sell a lot of this. But I think you're right. Reviewing it first might be a good shout, especially some of these bootlegs. Because the bootlegs are interesting. The bootlegs are interesting. I can talk about the show that they were recorded at. I can talk about the bootleggers. I could try and get in touch with Metallica or Kiss fans that might know more about these bootlegs. And in doing so, I might find a secret community of Kiss or Metallica fans that appreciate these bootlegs and might want to offer some coin. Yeah, 77 discs. I make that. Well, 77 items. Run with the Devil is... Okay. I think you might add the Cure's Songs of a Lost World to that list. I don't own it, so no. I'd be covering this pile. These are all unofficial bootlegs. Mainly Metallica, Kiss, Metallica, Kiss, Kiss, Metallica, Kiss, Metallica, Metallica, Kiss, Metallica, Kiss, Kiss, Metallica, Kiss, 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 Metallica, 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 Kiss, Kiss. Might be interesting to go through them and talk about the gigs where they were recorded. There probably aren't rips of these online anywhere. Maybe some of them. So if there are any that haven't been ripped, I'll look up if the Lars and the Trash Boys album hasn't been ripped, then, you know, people might want that ripped. Metallica, Kiss, 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 Metallica. I see a collection like that. I see someone's collection has just been dropped wholesale into a charity shop. My immediate thought is, okay, I need to attack that. Because earlier this year, I was in a charity shop in Faversham and they had what looked like a complete Prince collection. I didn't get it. And I was kicking myself on the way home because I didn't buy them. I should have just bought every Prince CD because there was basically everything there. And there was probably a couple of unusual bootlegs amongst them. So, yeah. CDs. Well, let's get them back in this box. Separating the unofficials from the officials. Some sort of separator. I can't imagine that took anything less than 2.5 hours. Yeah, almost 3 hours. The music, yeah, Chill Hop Radio. It's royalty-free music. Oh, it was 78. No, yeah, 77 CDs. This one is unplayable. What I'm going to do then is put a nice separator into this box. Makes it clear where the separation of official to bootleg. Okay. Back in the box. They came out, they were processed, and now they're back in the box. What I'm going to do is share anyone with link, copy, and all I'm going to do is send that to Garlips so we can see what was in that list. Right, and I'm gonna go now. Thank you very much for joining me. If I do stream again later tonight, I'll let you know. I'm planning to. Oh, my headphones came out. My headphones came out! Ah, they're stuck in the chair! This is the worst day ever! Come on. Son of a bitch. Ah! I swear this is not a comedy bit. Oh my god. Ah! The cable's got stuck in the wheel. You know, do they even work now? Yeah. They still work! Hey! You know, wheelie chairs are the worst. Right. Until next time. We live that long. Take care. Bye-bye.